Hi guys, welcome to Top of the Hops. I'm on the road today, so please excuse the bizarre Las Vegas style advertising for Delirium behind me, but it's quite pertinent because I'm talking about a Belgian beer again. If you saw it, on Tuesday we released a beer all about sours, how they're made, who makes them, where to get the best ones, and today I've got one of the best ones right here to show you, because we didn't get a lot of time to talk about fruit beers. Simply because the process of making a lambic is so incredibly interesting and unique to the area. So Kriek is a cherry beer. Kriek means cherry, and it's made much like the sours. It starts off as a lambic. It's a beer that's brewed like a normal wort, and then it's put into great big pools at the top of a brewery with the windows open, so all these wild yeasts come in, infect the beer, and then they barrel it and then age it over cherries, whole cherries, including the pips. Lots of people say the pips add a really special flavour to it. But this is from Beersel. Beersel were very kind. They took me on a tour around the brewery. I got to interview the owner's father, who's been doing it for years and years and years. Really knows what he's talking about. And this Kriek is fantastic. It's 6.5. It's a bit stronger than most Krieks, but I think that it gives it a little bit more body. So, as always, love a corked beer. Oh, I can feel that's ready to go. Silence for the sound. So, whoa! Huge hit of cherries when I did that. And lambic, it's got a really sour kind of... people say horse blanket. I've never sniffed a horse blanket, so I couldn't really comment on that. But it's got that barnyardy kind of funky country air kind of smell to it. It's hard to describe. There we go. So what we've got, what's really noticeable about this, other than the really dark red colour, is the fact that the head is also tinged with pink. And you think it's going to smell really sweet, really, really sugary. Nothing like that. You get loads and loads of cherries, kind of that almond bakewell kind of thing going on, but it's all underlined with this acidity, this is that off kind of thing, which lots of people when they first smell sours go, what is that really beer? It's kind of where I once read somebody put it really, really well. It's kind of where beer, cider and wine sort of all of them blend together and you don't know which one's kind of which. It's like a meeting point of all three, and that's exactly the kind of smell you get from these beers. I mean, if I drunk this beer 2 years ago, instead of being silent, I'd have probably been retching and out there by the loo. Now, once you sort of tempered yourself into it, there's just so much going on. It's such an enjoyable thing to do. It literally challenges you, and it hits all your senses. It kind of makes you shiver because it's so sour and punker, but then there's that sweetness from the cherry. There's that sharpness and roundedness that you get from a fresh cherry that just sort of, it's so comforting, it's so fruity, and your brain just doesn't quite know what to make of it. But your mouth and your stomach's just going, that was refreshing, hit me again. So it starts super, super fizzy, just bounces off your tongue, you get loads and loads of sourness, and it just builds and builds and builds. And then as it starts to die away, you get all of those cherries, a kind of marzipan almond thing, which could even be like a placebo. It could just be you going, cherries? Well then, where's the sweetness? Where's the almond kind of thing that you'd expect? But yeah, I swear it's there, I swear it's there. But this one, you just want to swill it around. You don't want it to go because the flavours hit you right at the start and they stay right till the end. Sometimes with really hoppy beers, you get a little bit of sweetness and then bam, a load of bitterness. With this, from start to finish, there is just endless flavour going on. Beersel, relatively, well, very, very old brewery, but they basically shut down up until about a decade, 2 decades ago, when it was an enthusiast kind of came along and went, no, we can't let this kind of beautiful brewery die. And what he's done there is magic. They've won Best Gers, they won it in 2009, I think, and they are producing stunning beers. And if you want to learn more, obviously click on the video just here. where we told everyone how sours are made, where to get them, and what's so bloody brilliant and so fascinating about them. They are the most interesting stuff. So give that a look. Give a Kriek a try. It's probably the easiest one to get into, that and the framboise, the raspberry-ish one. Let me know if you try it, let me know if you like it, or indeed if you hate it. Cheers.